me ask you this. So the name Dred Scott, where does that come from?
So I actually learned about this in government class. So there was a free man back in slavery times by the name of Dred Scott, and I don't know why he went down south, but he went down south and he was captured and turned into a slave. And he basically took the whole situation to court and whatnot. Took his slave master to court and tried to fight for his freedom. And long story short, and it's crazy because I stay in Sanford, and the court case is called Dred Scott versus Sanford. Mm-hmm. He took it to court, and basically, long story short, they told him because he's a slave, he shouldn't even be allowed in the courtroom, so he never got free. So when I call myself Dred Scott, like he was fighting for his freedom, I'm fighting for like the freedom of my mind and whatnot. So
dope. What do you think is? Do you think people don't have their mind under mind control right now, or?
See, that's like a slippery slope because like I try to be like a free thinking person, like
yeah.
And when I say free thinking, I mean like just think for myself. And I don't want to say people under mind control. I think people just get caught up in shit that don't matter, like the wrong shit. But do I think people want mind control? Probably not. I think people are woke. I think they just, it's so much distractions now. Like, by this little device that you're filming me on, you can look up anything you want to in the world. Like, you can look up porn, you can look up conspiracy theories, you can look, like, you have the world connecting you on the device. And I think it's people just get easily distracted by stuff. Like, and then you gotta think about like what situations, like, you know, police brutality and stuff like that, with it being reported so frequently, like it's hard to keep track. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't. It's hard to like just. I'm pretty sure in this year alone, just 2023, and we're only in January. It's probably been more cases than just been reported right now that we don't even know about. Yeah. And it's just to the point of like, how can you keep track of all of it? You know what I mean?
I see you got the Black Lives Matter shirt on. Is that an organization that you've been involved with?
I'm not involved with it, but I do support it. Like, I haven't been to any meetings and whatnot. When that protest was going on, I believe in 2020, down in downtown Fayetteville, I wanted to go, but like I kind of had second thoughts just because of COVID and stuff like that, being around people I didn't know, because it was still a lot we didn't know about COVID. But I mean, I am like I'm down for like marches and you know, protests and stuff like that. I guess my thing is, like, at this point, like, is it even worth it? You know what I'm saying? Just because, like, we march, we protest, they still don't hear us anyways. It's like, I'm more on the argument, like, maybe we should create something of our own where we don't have to be impacted by European or...
You mean like a country?
Maybe, I won't say a country, but just like our own neighborhoods. Maybe start off with our own neighborhoods and then move from there. And
some people say we got our own neighborhoods. Like they call it the hood.
Yeah, and that's what I mean by that too. Like, I believe in like putting back more into the hoods and whatnot. Like doing more for the hoods instead of just, you know, things that don't matter and stuff like that. Like actually putting, you know, good community projects and stuff like that. I can't think of what I'm trying to say, but, you know, just like, you know, good restaurants, good schools, good stuff like that. Like actually building our hood back up. And not only that, but I'm also down for, like, when we do build it back up, policing it to keep gentrification out. Because you see that a lot. Like, I don't know if you ever watched the show Insecure, but when Issa Rae was like spotlighting like some of the places like in Inglewood that she goes to, like some of the cool restaurants, stuff like that. Guess what happened? A whole lot of white folks came over there and start gentrifying it and stuff like that. And so I'm also down for like, yes, we build up our hood, but we gotta make sure it stays ours. Like we can't let just anybody come.
So
in
one
there.
thing that we can start by doing that is we can gentrify ourselves. And the one way we could easily stop by is all the thousands of dollars that we're throwing on the strip club floor every night. We could actually invest that into, like you said, building nice restaurants in our own neighborhoods on those. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Especially the rappers, you know, because they come 30,000-40,000 in a night. You know, but
and that's like one of my dreams, like that I want to do, is like if I do make it as a rapper, like, or when I make it as a rapper, like I want to start buying like project buildings and rebuilding them. Like not rebuilding them, but like building them up and making them a whole lot nicer and stuff like that. And then charging the same people that already live there the same price, if not lower, to stay there and whatnot. Because it's not about the money.
Set it up with Section 8, where you get your money directly from the government. That's what, you know, that's how they coming up, you know?
Yeah. And I just want to, like, I want to do stuff like that. Like, I want to put studios in neighborhoods that, you know, that can't get studios, schools and stuff like that, you know, stuff like that.
That's dope.